Good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to the day 15 of our 28 days magical practices. Successfully, we have completed 14 days. So, congratulate yourself. Congratulate yourself. Pat on the back. Say, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Yes, you're all amazing because it's not an easy journey. Because these practices are very intense. A lot of times we may cry, we may shout, we may scream. It's all okay because it's a part of healing process. We are in the healing process. So it's nothing to worry. It's very natural. And you may get health issues also in this process because you are into this healing process. You may get health issues. It is very good to get health issues in this period. Today is yes, day 15. Magically heal your relationships. If you have a difficult or broken relationships or suffering from a broken heart or hold any resentment or blame toward another person for anything, you can change it through gratitude. Gratitude will magically improve any difficult relationships, whether that person is husband or wife, brother or sister, son or daughter, partner, boss, business client, work colleague, mother-in-law, father-in-law, parent, friend, or neighbor. The gratitude will changes the relationship with anybody and turns into a harmonious and a wonderful relationships. When we are faced with a difficult relationships or a challenging situation in your relationships, in almost all cases, we are not in the least bit grateful for other person. Instead, we are busy blaming the other person for the problems we have with them. And that means we don't have a shred of gratitude. Blame is never going to make a relationship better. Please remember this. Blame is never going to make a relationship better. And even a complaint also. If you keep complaining about that person, this person is doing like this person is doing like this, or this person have done like this in the past, or because of this person I'm like this, because of this person I'm like this. If you keep complaining, if you keep blaming, your relationships will never improve, your relationships will never get better, and it's never going to make your life better. In fact, the more you blame, the worse the relationship gets. This is an important thing that you, in fact, the more you blame, the worse the relationship gets and the worse your life gets. So, and even Louis has said, complaining is a prayer for manifesting what you do not want. Please write down the statement. Complaining is a prayer for manifesting what you do not want. If you keep complaining, that means you're praying, okay, give me God, give me more of this, or universe, give me more of this. If you're complaining about money, then you get more of the complaints. You will find more reasons to complain. Okay, so complaining is a prayer for manifesting what you do not want. The more you complain, the more you blame, it is never gonna improve. If you're complaining about relationships, if you're blaming about relationships, it will never improve. Same way with the money also. If you keep complaining, if you keep blaming about your financial situation or condition, it will never improve. Same with your health also. So stop complaining, stop blaming, stop complaining and stop blaming, stop judging also. Whether it's a current relationships or a past relationships, if you harbor bad feelings towards another person, practicing gratitude will eliminate those feelings. Whether it's a current relationships or whether it is a past relationships, if you harbor bad feelings towards another person, maybe the person might have left you long back, or maybe person or cause you some pain in the past, and still you are holding that negative feelings in your heart, maybe holding that resentment, holding that grief in your heart, will never make your life better. You have to let go of these negative emotions to make your life better and to make your life happy. So, and we'll do certain activities also to let go of these negative emotions. We have to let go, and we'll do the activity to let go of these emotions also. Practicing gratitude will eliminate, and it's okay to have that negative feelings towards another person, but practicing gratitude will eliminate those negative feelings. Why would you want to remove your bad feelings about another person? And it's we need to remove that negative emotion. It's because holding on to anger is like a grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing at someone else, but you are the one who gets burned. This is said by Buddha, Gautam Buddha. So holding on to that negative emotions is like holding a hard cold, maybe the anger, maybe because of that person left you, or because he or she might have caused you some pain in the past, or now they may causing you some pain in your current relationships. But if you're thinking that, okay, if you're holding anger on that person, or if you're holding any negative emotions on that person, that means it's like you're holding a hard coal with the intention of throwing at someone, but you are the one who gets burned at the end. So it's very, very important to release all these negative emotions towards any person. Bad feelings about that person burn your life. Though you may be thinking, though it is logical, whatever the reasons you are giving, it is very logical. That person might have caused you, or he or she might have caused you some pain in your relationships, in your current relationships, or in your past relationships. That is very logical. But if you keep continuing this, holding this negative emotions in your heart, but you are the one who is causing you more pain. You are the feeling that negativity in your life. And you are the one who is suffering. You are the one who is feeling the pain. Though that situation might have happened some long ago, some years back, but because you keep remembering about that situation, keep remembering about that person, and now you're feeling bad. You're causing pain to your own self. So, and in the Nirvana Shatakam also, if you observe, we are not the memory also. We are not the experience also. We are not the pain also. So now, because of that memory, something happened in the past in your relationships, because of which you are remembering that memory again and again. Now you are causing pain for yourself and to your body also, which is not at all correct. So now we must let go of this negative emotion to free ourselves from that negative emotions, because it's like a bondage. The more you hold on to that negative emotion, it will not only make you feel sad, it will not only make your life worse, but also it will create a lot of health issues in your body. It creates a lot of diseases in your body. That anger, resentment, stress, negative emotions will create a lot of health issues in your body, and which is the root cause. We might think, okay, because of something else, we may think, okay, because of I'm taking a lot of sugar, because of that I'm getting diabetics. But actually the root cause for diabetes is not we are consuming a lot of sugar. It's because the sweetness is not flowing in our life. When there is no joy, when there is no sweetness in your life, then you get diabetes. That's a root cause. For each and every health issues, there is an emotional reason. And for that, I would suggest you, the best book is Heal Your Life. And Louisa has mentioned all the emotional reasons for all the health issues. So even if you're carrying any of these negative emotions, it will cause you health issues, a lot of health issues. And it's time to let go of it. Is because it is no longer helping you. It is no longer helping you to grow personally or spiritually. So let's release all these negative emotions. For examples, if you have an ex-partner who is connected to you through your children and the relationship is not good, look at your children's faces and realize that they would not be alive if it was not for your ex-partner. Your children's lives are one of the most precious gifts you have. Look at your children. Give thanks to your ex-partner for their lives every single day, as well as bringing peace and harmony to the relationship through your example. You will be teaching your children the greatest tool for their life, which is gratitude. Or if you are suffering from a broken heart or a grief due to a relationship having ended, you can use gratitude magical power to transform your pain. Gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else. So gratitude miraculously heals any relationships, whether it is current relationship, previous past relationships. It heals all these negative emotions and make you feel happy, make you feel joyful, make you feel peaceful, make you feel relaxed, make you feel calm. That's a power of gratitude. And the story of my parents is a perfect example of that. Like Rhonda Byrne is telling her own story with her parents. So let us understand her story. My mother, like she was telling her story, like Rhonda Byrne. My mother and father fell in love with each other virtually at first sight. From the moment they met, they were truly grateful to be with each other. and they had the most beautiful marriage I have ever seen. When my father died, my mother understandably suffered from enormous grief. After months of suffering, she began to use gratitude's magical power, and despite her immense grief and pain, she looked for the things to be grateful for. She began with the past, then she recalled all the wonderful times of happiness she had received through the decades with my father. Then she took the next big step and she looked for things to be grateful for in the future. One by one, she found them. She found or remembered things she had always wanted to do but did not have time to do when my father was alive. And with this courageous step of gratitude, opportunities to fulfill her dreams magically poured in, and her life became rich with happiness again. The magical power of gratitude gave my mother a new life. Even this gratitude, this practicing gratitude will give you new life. You can start your life with, you can start your life freshly, newly. It does not matter what is your current situation, what's your life now, how is your health condition, financial condition. It doesn't really matter now. Now you can always start your life newly, freshly with this gratitude practice. If you start practicing, your life looks new for you. Your life looks very beautiful, looks very wonderful when you start practicing this gratitude. For today's magical practice, you are going to look for a hot coal that is burning in your life, literally turn into gold through gratitude. Choose one difficult. So this is very important. Please pay attention, everyone. Choose one difficult or problematic or broken relationship that you want to improve. Or it does not matter whether the person is currently in your life or if it's a past relationship and the person is no longer in your life. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you are grateful for about the person you have chosen in your relationships. Think back to the history of that relationship and list the great things about that person or the great things you have received from that relationship. The easiest way to do this is to think back to the way things were before the relationship deteriorated or ended. If the relationship was never good, then think hard about any good qualities in the person because they are there. This magical practice is not about who is right or who is wrong. Again, like when we are doing this activity, we may think, okay, you may be wrong, the other person may be wrong, he may be right, other person may be wrong, or other person may be right, you may be wrong. Don't judge. Here, it's not about who is right, who is wrong. It's about healing, letting go of the negative emotions. Don't think about who is right and who is wrong. Think about the good qualities or think about the good things happen when you are in a relationship, past relationships, or if you are into current relationships. Think about the good things in that person, or because of that person, what are the good things that you experienced? So are you all clear about this activity? And no matter what you feel someone has done to you, no matter what someone said or didn't do, you can magically heal the relationships. You don't need the other person in order to heal it. You don't need that person in front of you because the person, they're always eternal. The consciousness is always present. You don't need that person in front of you to heal it. We can, because we are energetically connected, we can heal energetically. There is a gold in every relationship, even the difficult ones. And to bring riches to all your relationships and your life, you have to find the gold. The gold is nothing but finding the gratitude. As you dig and discover a nugget of gold, write it down. Address the person by name and express your sentence in gratitude. That person name, only one person. Maybe the person could be your previous partner or ex-partner, the person who is in your current relationships or in your past relationships. That person name and why you are grateful. That person name and write, I am grateful for what? Maybe you are grateful for that person because he gave you a lot of clarity and he taught you many lessons, how to live your life and how to Like, let's say if the person has left you and he's teaching you, you can live your life independently. You are so courageous person. And now you got that clarity. Now you got that courage. Okay, you have to be really, really grateful for the situation. And she has given examples also, many examples. So let's understand. Like Paul, she has given example. I'm grateful for your time together. While our marriage did end, I learned a lot. I'm so much wiser today, and I use what I learned from our marriage in many of my relationships today. Paul, I'm grateful for everything you did to try to make our marriage work, because 10 years of marriage means you did try. Paul, I'm grateful to you for our children. The joy I receive from them every day could not be without you. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the hard work and long hours you put in to support our family while I was at home taking care of our children. It was a big responsibility to have all of us dependent on you. So thank you so much. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the precious moments I had with our children as they grew up. I got to see our children talk, walk for the first time. I know you did not have that opportunity. Paul, I'm grateful for your support when I went through a difficult time of grief and loss. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the times when I was sick and you did your best to take care of me and the children. Paul, I'm grateful for the great times we had, and we did have many. Paul, I'm grateful that you want to continue to be a father to our children. Paul, I'm grateful for your support and the time you want to give to our children. I know they mean as much to you as they do to me. So these are the examples that she has given. So you can follow any of these examples resonate to you. You can you can follow the same gratitude format. Or if you choose to write a different things that you are grateful about that person, still you can write that. And now, by the time you have finished your gratitude list of 10 things, you should feel much better about that person and the relationship. The ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings toward the person anymore, because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. Every relationship is different, and if need be, you may choose to repeat this magical practice over several days until you reach the point where you don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore. When we are doing this activity, we may not feel relief in just one go or with this today's practice itself. Like this, Rhonda Byrne is suggesting us to do this practice several times so that we have no longer we don't have any bad feelings about that person. So it may take 2 days, it may take 1 week, it may take 1 month, it may take 2 months, 3 months. Still, you have to do it. Until you feel good about that person. But if still you're feeling, okay, that person, okay, has done something wrong to me, or that person has left me. If you keep thinking, or if you keep saying that this person is wrong, or that I'm wrong, I'm right, this person is wrong, the judgment will never bring you peace, joy in your life. Understand? You have to let go for betterment of your life. Betterment of your life, betterment of your children's life, betterment of your family's life, betterment of your community life. Because as an employee or as a business owner, so many people are depending on you. If you keep thinking about this, some situation or some pain, you're not serving yourself, and you're not serving your family also, and you're not serving your society also. So think of that, and definitely all this happens because at the end everything is Maya. Like we are all playing a role in the, like how we all go to movie theaters and somebody, they're playing their role. A lot of times we feel happy, a lot of times we may cry, but we know that it is Maya. This is just a screenplay. It is playing out there. Even our life is like that. It's just a Maya. It is playing there. But what is true? Is that movie is true? Really? No. It's just a mind created fiction. Even for that movie, a lot of times we may cry. A lot of times we may feel happy, we may feel dancing, but it is not at all true. Even our life is like that. Nothing is true here. What is true here is only that deep consciousness, that eternal consciousness is true. All this like is Maya, happiness, pleasure, pain, these are all Maya. And once you fall into this Maya, we'll have pain and suffering. Once you understand, this is like just a Maya, where everybody is playing their own role. Like even your husband, your wife, they are playing their own role, and they played and they might have left also, and it's completely all right. Their role is over. Because if the once their role is over, and we cannot keep thinking about, okay, let's say if only in the movie, only if the hero is there, will that be interesting? No. So once the hero part is over, then villain will take place, the heroine will come, other their family members will come, many people in the role. So once the role is over, that's all. But as long as you are into that role, enjoy that role. And once your role is over, just move on. That's what the true life is. That's what the importance of watching that, understanding the Nirvana Shatika. It's a very, very deep. And once we understand that, that's what we truly are. That's what our essence of our life. Very deep. Today is little emotional, and it's okay, because it's very important. If you're crying, you can cry a lot. You can keep napkins and you can cry a lot, because you are into this healing process, and it's very natural. Don't worry about it. Like if you're not comfortable, you can turn off your video also and you can cry. Every relationship is different, and yeah, we have put down this. If you're using gratitude's magical power to improve a current relationship, you will see the relationship begin to change miraculously before your eyes. It only takes one person to magically change your relationship through gratitude, but is the person who uses gratitude who receives the benefits in their whole life. If you choose a past relationships where you are not in contact with the person anymore, you will feel a peace and happiness fill you. And at the same time, you will see other current relationships in your life magically improve. And by holding on to any negative emotions because of that person, not only you are harming yourself, but also your relationship with other people also will not improve. Because this holding on to this negative emotions in your heart, that's what reflects, because the external world, which means your relationships, your money, is just a reflection of your internal state or emotional state. If this emotional state is disturbed, then even life, the relationships or the financial situation, everything will be disturbed, because it's a reflection of your consciousness. So make sure you are releasing it. If it is okay, if you're not able to let go of all the negative emotions in this session, it's okay. Even if it is 1% or 0.001%, still you are making a good progress. Still you are doing the best that you could do in this moment. So in the future, if your relationship becomes challenging, remember to use this magical practice immediately. You will stop the difficulties before they get any bigger. Instead, you will increase the magic in the relationships. The activity is, so now we have to choose one difficult relationships, one difficult, problematic, or a broken relationship that you wanted to improve. And sit down and make a list of 10 things that you are grateful for about the person you have chosen. Whether the person is currently with you or not, still you can write about that person. Still you can be grateful about that person, because the reason why we are doing it's because we need to let go of that negative emotion. That's the reason we are doing this activity. Write it down the following way. Name, I am grateful for what. This is the format you need to follow. And I'll share these examples which is shared by Rhonda Byrne, so that you can follow any of this. Yeah. So take out your gratitude journal and start writing. Choose any one relationship, or choose any one person whom you wanted to improve your relationships, or whom you want to heal that negative emotions. You can choose that person name and write, I am grateful for. Like that, you have to write for 10 things. And you will see a lot of relief in your heart at the end of this activity. Start writing, whether it is current relationships or it is past relationships, still you can choose. And the most important thing here is we are releasing that negative emotions. That's an important thing that we need to remember while doing this activity. So now it's 7:33. So we'll take 10 minutes of time, or it may take longer time also for you, and it's okay, because we're not going to rush, because this is very, very important to heal these negative emotions and to free ourselves from that trauma or from that pain. Start doing this activity. Before we start, is it clear? Is it clear for everyone? Type clear in the chat box if it is clear.
Yes, sir.
About others? It's clear. If it is clear, you can start doing this exercise.
Even when the person who is not alive also we can write, no?
Yes, yes, we can write. Let's say if you're still having some negative feelings about that person, you can choose whether the person is alive or not, you can choose.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mohan Swami.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and one more thing, most importantly, while doing this, you may still get that, okay, that who is wrong, who is right. Don't think about who is right and who is wrong. Think about only good things about that person. Now we are doing this because we wanted to heal ourselves from that negative emotions. So think of only the good things that person has done to you, and write about at least 10 things about that person. Then you feel good about that person, because that negative emotions will no longer be there when you are feeling grateful about that person, because the positive emotions and the negative emotions you cannot feel at the same time. Either you can feel positive or you can feel negative, but if you are writing gratitude, that means you're feeling positive about that person, and you cannot feel negative at the same time when you are grateful about that person. Okay, so you cannot feel both positive and negative at the same time. When you're feeling positive, you feel positive. Okay, and negative things whatever has done, and when you're finding, as I said, when your gratitude list becomes more, your complaining list will become less. So start looking for the good things in about that person. Then you feel like the person has done so much to me, and just because of one or two issues, just because of one or two problems, holding on to that anger, resentment is not at all good. Not at all good for you also, not at all good for that person also. Though you think that the person may be alive, may not be alive, but still the other person can feel it, because everything is energy, everything is consciousness. And whether to cause, why we have to cause pain for ourselves and why we have to cause pain for other people also. So let's release this negative emotions by doing this exercise. So make sure you think about only good things and start writing only good things about that person, only one person. While doing this, you may cry, you may feel little emotional, and it's all fine. It's all natural. It's all okay. Do not judge even your feelings. Just do whatever it feels for you right now. If you are done with this exercise, type done in the chat box. How about others? Still you're doing, if you're still doing, you can type. Okay. Any of you are done. How about others? Karthik Swami, Mitra Swami, Kshira Mohan Swami. How about you? Okay, if you are doing still, you can continue to do that until you finish. And those who have done, so we have one more activity for us to complete. So now you have to count your blessings. So make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, reread your list at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel as grateful for the blessings as you can. So whatever the good things happened yesterday, probably you can take out yesterday or whatever the good things happened today. So make a list of 10 blessings, why you are grateful, reread your list at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Take your gratitude journal and start writing the gratitude for 10 blessings. No, Bhavna, you can write anything. You can write anything. Need not be related to yesterday. I just gave example. Either you can write good things happened today or this morning, yesterday, or 1 month back, 2 months back, 1 year back. You can write anything. You can be grateful for your life, for parents, money, health, home, office, team, anything. You can write anything. If you are done, you can type done in the chat box. Okay, how about others? Still doing? Okay, how about others?
Done.
Okay. If you've not done, you can continue to do it. And yeah, great. Any of you want to share your experience like after this so intense process today?
Yes, I want to share. It was very good. Really a
Yes.
wonderful session. You are doing amazing job, Mohan Swami and
Thank you.
Dr. Manjula. Really, I went so emotionally, and all tears came, and I cried for almost 5 minutes. I removed all the baggage again. It's my even last week I did the same exercise, but still a lot of baggage is there. I went so emotionally broke down. During my childhood days, my father expired, no, at the age of 13 when I was 13. So all I recalled and took only the positive aspects of, as you suggested, and I wrote all the gratitude to him, recalling all the happy moments we've spent with my father and entire siblings of me and my mother. So I recalled and removed all the baggages, most of the things. But still,
How are
it
you
is.
feeling now?
I'm feeling relaxed after doing that exercise. Really
Like, let's say
wonderful.
out of 10, like let's say out of 10 pain, how much you are feeling the relief in your heart now?
Around 7. Still, it is there.
Yeah, because as as it is suggested by Rhonda Byrne also, we have to do it several times to let go of that emotions completely.
Really, it's a wonderful healing process.
Yes.
Last year I did only forgiveness, but this year I'm doing gratitude. So it's really working well, and really even forgiveness is a very good process where I forgived alone around 200 people already. But still, it's a process, it's a journey, it's going on and on and on.
Yes, it's a journey.
Yes.
Even
Each day I'm
had
getting better and better of this spiritual transformation of journey. Really, I'm very thankful and grateful to you and to your entire family, because I got connected at the right time and took a right decision just 20 months back. And I'm enjoying my transformation of spiritual journey. And I'll continue to do so with all your support, guidance, and handholding, an entire team which is working behind the scene, your staffs. I'm really thankful and grateful to all of them. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. It is our pleasure. Thank you so much. And yes, even I felt a little emotional today, though I had done many times. Still, that it will be there, the pain, because we have to do it several times. When I was, I think, 3 or 4 years, my grandfather has expired. He was very young. I think his age was around 45, 50, less than 50, I guess. So at very young age, he passed away. And I didn't even remember. I could only remember a few things. I thought, okay, if he had been for some more years, at least I would have been more conscious. I would be knowing many things. So I would have got a time to play with him. So yes, I got why he left also. There is a reason behind it, because he wants to make us strong. He wants to make, especially my father was like, he's a single son and no more siblings for my grandfather. So he wants to make my father very, very courageous, very, very strong. So that's the reason he left and left us. He's not left us physically, he left us, but consciously he's present all the time. He's always guiding us. So I've written a gratitude for him, and today I felt good, because most of the times I used to feel that why he left us at very young age. Now today I got to know that reason, like why he left us, because he wants to make us strong. He wants to make us happy, and his presence is always there in the form of consciousness, in the form of energy. And now no more regrets. And I'm feeling very happy that still he is there with us. Yeah.
And even yesterday, Dr. Manjula had suggested to write that love letter for the money. Last year, when I was driving the vehicle, that session came. So I just heard it, but I didn't implement it. For what reason, I didn't know. I forgot or anything. But after exactly 1 year, again, today, that opportunity, sorry, yesterday night, that opportunity came. She told to write that love letter for money for everybody. But indeed, she gave 1 hour time, and I did it and slept peacefully. And really, I felt relaxed after writing the love letter for money. And I bought all my projects, which are just in the final stage, all 10 projects, which is in the pipeline. And I gave Ho'oponopono forgiveness process for all the projects and the situations and the persons involved in that projects, which is going to happen. And emotionally have cleared all that in my inner self, and left to the universe to manifest externally. Thank you, Dr. Manjula, for giving me this opportunity to write down the love letter for money for the first time in my life. I don't know whether everybody has written or not, but yesterday only I implemented. It is my mistake in not implementing, because I was driving, I was not hearing properly, I was not focused that time. And next day I forgot to write, to recall that session. I didn't even, I think that time recordings were there or not, or Chandu might have sent in the mail. I do not know, but fortunately for me, it was a co-creation. Yesterday's session which I attended was really magical for me, and I think everything will fall in line. Thank you, Dr. Manjula, for reminding me the love letter for money, and I've implemented it yesterday night at 11:30 and slept, and it was a happy state of mind. I slept.
Okay, is she introduced in the session, in the night
Yes,
session?
Yes.
Okay, fine. I was not there because I left because
yes.
I
I was surprised when because I have not seen that love letter for money writing. But it was
amazing.
a good session. I wrote about 8 pages and submitted to her.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Varun.
And yeah, because as you said, right, last time I couldn't hear, or last time I couldn't do it. Maybe that time you were not ready, and be grateful that at least you got now opportunity to do it and enjoy.
I'm grateful to Dr. Manjula for giving that opportunity second time.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Mohan Swami. Thank you, Varun.
Thank you, Arun Swami, for sharing. Yes, Bhavna, how you're feeling?
Good, better.
Okay, you're feeling light at your heart?
Yes, yesterday I was actually peaceful, calm and relaxed, and mood swings were less.
So please do this activity multiple times so that you will be able to completely let go of that negative emotions.
Yeah. Do we have to submit that love letter to Manjula, or do we have
No,
to keep
you need not submit. You can keep it with yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Anything else you want to share?
Not right
How
now.
is the overall experience of today's session?
Yesterday also it was good, and today also I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. Yeah, resentment is there, but still I'm working.
You're very in this journey.
Yeah.
And it's a process.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, Bhavna, for sharing.
Yesterday, Manjula's session was extremely wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And any of you want to share? Asha Swami, Karthik Swami, Sagar, Kshira Mohan sir. Any of you want to share? Okay, hope no sharings, I guess. I think we are done with the session. So it's okay. So what had happened is happened. Now we are into this healing process. We are already doing all the processes. You don't have to sort it by yourself because you are into this program. So we'll make sure that you are able to release all your negative emotions and you're healing yourself. You are living a peaceful and joyful life. That is our job. So please, all your job is to attend the classes, do all the assignments, then everything will be taken care. All you need to do is just relax and enjoy the process.
Yes, true.
Yes. And with that note, thank you so much, everyone, for joining and giving us an opportunity to guide you all today. And make sure, relax and be calm, be peaceful. Everything is working out for you. Nothing serious is going on this entire planet. Everything is well. Everything is working in the divine order. So just chill and relax. Have a peaceful and joyful day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning or today night. Till
Have a
then,
great day.
enjoy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
sir.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you to all. Thank you, Maul
Thank you.
Swami.